professional sports, period, as far as women. Who are the most sexiest women in female sport? In which sport?
Tennis, probably.
That's what I was thinking. But
it could be track. But who watches pro track?
Yeah, there's not a lot of.
You don't get to see it.
I love the track and field for the women.
Yeah, but can you name a top female athlete
you don't
now?
never see them.
Yeah, it's one named Legs. Remember her nickname is Legs. Oh yeah, alert, quick alert. Max said, slow it down a little bit. Had to go take a quick break. Just wetting my pants. Just wanted to get that update in there.
I understand, Max. I understand, Max.
Shout out to my boo.
Me too.
Hey.
Wait a minute, no names. Boo. Wait a minute, no names for the boo shouts.
That's because it could be few boo.
Wait a minute,
Booga.
We got these invisible shout outs like
that's
you got somebody.
Young. That's why they trifle.
Okay.
Make her go Dutch.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Make sure she pays.
Oh my goodness.
No, you know what? Going on to this next subject for, last year I used to do this and I felt bad because I said I didn't want to follow this. It's not always a positive thing, but it always surfaces up that we have the DUI sports figure of the month. We always have to go and recognize, excuse me, sir, how much have you had to drink tonight? Now, he's a little bit senior on this picture. I would say he's probably in his mid-70s, but he's basically checking to see who's been the sports figure DUI player of the month. The choices are, and you let me know if you guys, if you already know the story, it's good, but if you don't, let's find out.
Charles has not been drinking.
Wait a minute. Come on. Let me say the names for those who are going like, I hear you, but I can't see you. The choices are Dez Bryant, Dallas Cowboy, wide receiver. Charles Barkley, of course, if I have to explain to you who he is, there's a problem. The other choice is Jeremy Shockey, who was recently with the New Orleans Saints, who's been traded recently. And you have Jalen Rose, of course, Fab Five in the whole group. And J.R. Smith, the Denver Nuggets. And then Chad Ochocinco, football player phenom and soccer player hopeful.
No, he doesn't even drink.
So
he's like Vic. They may drink once every few years. A drink.
Well, if a woman is ready to sit back and let me tickle her feet, I'd probably drink a little bit more. Don't look at me like that.
I can't believe it. I can't believe
it. Okay, let's eliminate the names of the people we know that didn't.
Dez Bryant, I don't think he drinks.
You don't think he drinks?
No,
okay.
I mean, sometimes the pro athletes who don't drink have a little moment where they binge or something.
Right.
But in general, usually they're so health conscious that they're not usually big on that today. They're not big drinkers usually.
I hear you.
But I wouldn't be surprised. I think it's Shockey.
You think it's Jeremy Shockey?
Yeah, because he's been going through some stuff, and he's kind of a crazy. Wow.
I second that.
Oh, you're Jeremy Shockey. You know who Jeremy is?
No.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's okay. You just want to follow Big Papa.
Come on, Turquoise. Give me your best guess. That's so cool. Just guess a name.
Definitely not Charles. I haven't heard anything about Jalen. I had Chad Ochocinco just did the soccer thing, so I don't think that was him.
Definitely not Charles. Charles done it before.
Yeah, but he's like old and
yeah,
he's old and settled in.
He's younger than me.
His routine now.
You know what that means.
He's settled into his routine. Like he does the commentating. I'm sure if he's still with his wife or he's with somebody, he does that.
Right.
He's enjoying the perks of life. So I don't think he's gonna, rock the boat too much. He's content.
Okay, you're eliminating names. Keep going.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat.
Ochocinco, I don't think so. I don't know who J.R. Smith is. Dez Bryant, I was thinking of Dez Bryant because I don't know who he is either. That just sounds like a
Dallas
name.
Wide receiver. Dallas Cowboy wide receiver. Okay, all right. Well, let's eliminate the names one by one. You are absolutely correct on a couple of them. It's not Charles Barkley, even though that would be probably the wise choice based on the most activity.
He has
a history. Dez Bryant, you would probably guess because he's been in the in the news.
He has a history.
You got J.R. Smith because he just happens to be that wild player on the floor, but he keeps it on the floor and nowhere else. Chad Ochocinco, he's more of a clean cut guy than you know because he really is smart in his business approach of being media savvy.
He's not a wild. He's not really
good.
He's not. They try to portray it like that.
They're right,
but he comes off like kind of a conservative.
That's right.
He really is.
The choices is Jeremy Shockey and Jalen Rose, and it is Jalen Rose earlier this month pulled over for a DUI that he said when the facts come out, I believe it will be contested alleged DUI for Jalen Rose of the Fab Five. I find that very timely that this happened right around this whole docudrama thing with the Fab Five.
So they watching you now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the way they watch back stereo.
Okay.
So I always put a helmet on.
Now, before I go any further, I always say I always bow to the ladies in the room, and we have one in the room. Is there any particular sports topic, Turquoise, you want me to cover before I go to shocked, stunned, or expected?
Nope, I'm good.
Jock itch. Jock itch is a scourge out there. You might run into it, all them jocks, you know.
Jock itch.
Jock itch. There's terrible fungal infections of the thighs and nuts.
Reggie doesn't have that.
Oh, and now the name is Reggie.
Well,
the shout out. The shout out.
She puts her feet on his nuts.
Hey, Reggie!
Athlete's nuts. You get them. Watch your feet.
All right, you guys. This is going to be the closing segment for Shock, Stunned, Expected. It may be exciting. Sometimes it's very predictable. But we're going to cover this real quick so we can get out and go to the hot picks so we can show if we have any 10s in the house. In the room, boom. Who's that man in that picture, Turquoise? Let's see if you're good.
I don't know. He looks familiar,
It's
though.
Nelly.
That's not Nelly.
Oh, it's not Nelly?
No. Who is that?
That is Des Bryant of the Dallas Cowboys,
Oh.
wide receiver.
Nice definition.
There you go.
Like Nelly.
You know, poor Turquoise. He said, can we hurry up? All right, here's the shock, stunned, or expected. It may not be at all. It may just be a story. There's a 50-50 chance our show guest will know what pro sport and city belongs to the Coyote.
No idea.
All right, you guys, you're in sports. To pick your city,
Coyote Ugly.
Coyote. The name
Must be
represents.
from Arizona.
You're
Isn't that-
very good. He's got that part.
It's a professional team?
Yes, it
soccer
is.
Yeah, because
team?
Arizona has a bunch of coyotes.
Yeah, very good. Now let's see if we can guess which sport.